B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run.
Hey guys, Thursday. Why I don't know, but probably the day of the week that I drink the most. Yeah, I have stuff to do tomorrow, and if I was working, I would have work tomorrow. Can't explain it. On the other hand, I think it's been about 27 years since I missed a day at work because of alcohol, and I had a good excuse then. It was a woman. And we all know they lead to nothing good. HempSeedAddict is proof of it. Okay. As promised, yesterday we were looking at Idiot IPA. It says it's an Imperial IPA, 8.5%, and the almost pristine cap looks a lot like the bottle. This comes to us from NYHalfassprepper, which lately it seems like he stepped up his game and he's actually sending stuff that's kind of been really damn good. I'm sure it's just a mere coincidence. It's a cool looking bottle. We found out that this was out of California, and it's handcrafted by Coronado Brewing Company, which is in Coronado, California. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I don't care, because I don't much like California. I have had some pretty good beers from them, though. This one is starting off with that really nice, just a really nice deep yellow golden. So far I've noticed that seems to be a trend in nice hoppy beers. Carbonation acceptable, head acceptable, smell we're off to a good start. Almost a sweet stereotypical hoppiness. The citrus, heavy citrus and floral notes. 8.5%, and it's in a big bottle, which is what I like, especially if it's good. Let's find out. Now, not to pick on it right away, but it says it's an Imperial. I kind of noticed that they always seem to be higher on the IBUs, a little bit more bitter. This one is, it's got some follow-up on the bitterness, but it's not nearly what some of them are for bitter. But this is very tasty. Just like it smells. Up front, it has a nice sweet citrus, and I'm not quite sure what they're using for the sweetness. It's not really heavy on the caramel like a lot of them have been. I don't think that's honey. But it's got a nice initial sweetness to it. And then you get the citrus notes, which are heavier on the citrus notes and lighter on the floral part of it than some of them. Almost has a like pear or something like that as a hint in the background. Maybe a little mango. Just some nice peatness to it, you know. It's got that fruitiness. And then right behind that, you get your pine, your grapefruit, and a little bit of bread, and cut, you know. It doesn't, what the hell? It doesn't have a really heavy bitter end to it. This is something that you'd probably be able to drink, you know. Why'd I even waste my time on that? Sorry, Birdman. It was bad. Yeah, I think the like pear or mango or maybe even subtle peach or something like that is what they're achieving the kind of sweetness and kind of a little bit of a tropical kind of a moment in there. This is honestly this is damn good. Very drinkable. Yeah, it's kind of like the more I'm enjoying it, the more I'm getting out of that kind of a tropical fruit, kind of a base to it. That's working very well with the citrus hoppiness. That kind of, I think that's kind of what Tails follows all the way through, and probably knocks a lot of that really heavy bitterness on the end away. You know, it's like anything when it comes to the beers, and maybe because I've kind of, well, not given the impression, I really am kind of a hop snob and really like the heavy hitters that more of you guys that have been putting together care packages for me. Actually, I guess I don't know, and some of the stuff that Heffy sent. So, well, JR10, he's got a porter in there. So I guess I take back everything I was going to say about, ooh, Eric really likes hoppy beers, so let's just send him nothing but hoppy beers. But, you know, even New York Half-Ass Preppers collection, Steve, I am officially taking you off of your timeout. But yeah, that tropical fruitiness to it gives it a really nice dimension to it, and it is very drinkable. Oh, and as a complete side note, as the drama troll continues, the new one, the one that you know, I actually don't even think he's in the United States. He doesn't watch this, which it's too bad. You know, maybe he could get an education, because he openly admitted got him kind of riled up the other night. Normally I would just say, don't feed the trolls, but this guy is in love with a lot of us. I understand that Hasman, Rise Arms, me, Chuck, my Hollow Point, he's a frequent flyer, and you know, he just get his ass blocked. I mean, like I said, he's very creative. The whole you know, hiding out in his mommy's basement because he has no balls at all. Actually create a channel, send out all of us our own you know, personal slams, and then close the channel. I'm not exactly, maybe someone can tell me how that is possible. If you close a channel, how can you reopen it under the same name and all of that? Because unless it's actually being set to private or something, but when you go check out the channel, it actually shows up as closed. And so I mean, if you want to block his ass, you got to literally find him when he's right there sending out his little messages. But the other night I was just having fun with him. It was I just didn't even want to block him. Like I said, I got him all riled up, and he admitted that English wasn't his first language and sent me something in Arabic, and I'm just like, oh, I see what the problem is. You know, you had a little issues with your father, and I'm sorry, dude, I can't be your father figure. And when I told him that obviously his primary language was retard, and I told him I was enjoying some bacon and some pork ribs, and that Jesus loved him, I actually, it's been days now, but looks like he had to recreate another batch of channels just so that he could, you know, come be our friends. So. It even smells good. Yeah. Yeah, the bread. Oh, I noticed the bread a little bit more right there. This one, unlike like some of them, I would say you would notice that the peach or I don't even know what's all in there. This just seems like a lot of like tropical fruit is right in there. It's not as overwhelming as the hoppiness in there, but it's definitely there, and that's what kind of gives this one kind of all of its own little dimension. I still don't, you know, I'm not sure what the IBU count is on this, but I don't know if I'd necessarily consider it an imperial, but it is exceptional. I do like it. So, Idioto IPA. Good. E-scale. Another one. I think I'd give this one an 8. I know, really. I guess I'm due. Either that or you guys have really been picking some good stuff, and I don't, like I said, I don't even know what to say other than you guys are awesome. I mean, giving me the opportunity to. It's kind of funny because of all of the stuff that I have been sent, off the top of my head, and it's only recently that someone, you know, I don't know if they listen to me or what, but I can now get the dragon's milk, which is going to be in the care package. Should get off my butt and put those together. And JR10 has sent a few times the ass kisser. Now I think it's actually just a statement. And the only place that I've seen that actually had that on closeout, like when it was gone, they weren't even going to get any more. But other than that, the amount of things that you know, you guys are sending me to try that I can't purchase around here it's cool. It's cool to be able to try them, but it kind of sucks when you really, you know, find something that's exceptional and there's no chance of getting it, which just shocks the hell out of me because, like I've told you guys before, one of the places that I like to frequent because they brag that they have over 900 brews, craft brews, microbrews, domestic, all that. They have over 900 choices, and you walk in there. You know, some of you guys will say, hey, if you ever get the opportunity, try this, and I'll put it in my phone, and I'm up there, and it's like, hey, do you guys have this? No. Do you have that? No. Really? You have 900 different beers here, and not a single thing that was on my list the last time I was in there did they have. And even them, I can't get the dragon's milk, as far as I can tell, anywhere in Minnesota. You know, I found this over in Wisconsin. So it is It was great. I mean, I really appreciate the stuff. Like I said, I took Steve. I took you off the timeout. So, gonna be looking at something that Steve sent. Bush. Uh, Big Jamoki Porter from Marshall Brewing Company. Alcohol percentage on here. 6.8%. And this one is a porter, so we get to try, no, when I say we, I mean I get to try that, so that's going in there. Actually, there's a couple of things in there, Steve, in the refrigerator already from you. I see the last time, or when all the boys were here, that somebody attempt to chill a few of them down to partake in them. I'm sure it wasn't Blue Thunder 40 or anyone like that. God, that still cracks me up. Comes upstairs with something I only had one of, and he's just like, God, this tastes like shit. Okay, so we've established that Idiot IPA is really good. It has all the things I normally would obviously expect in my my hoppiness there, the citrus and the bread, but this one also gets that a lot more of the tropical like fruits in there than most of them. And it does, man. It smells awesome. So I said I give that one an 8. I definitely would have even shot it even higher if it just, I don't know, if you're not into this, he's probably thinking, yeah, bitterness, you know, why the hell would you want that? But you know, if it just had just a little bit more of a punch, man, that another one that could really be right up there. But it was really good. I mean, after party stuff, actually taking more crap for the short ones than I ever did for the longer ones. It's already a little later than planned. Haven't done dinner yet. At least I'm not waiting for the alarm to go off so I can dash out and go get a pizza. That was good though. Yeah, definitely soak that thing down in hot sauce. So tomorrow's Friday. Got some stuff to do during the day. Plan on not being out late. And sorry, man. And I already told all 3 of the usual suspects for you know, since you don't have a job, maybe you could come over and help me do a slab on for my my garage. You get to do that today. I've told everybody, just don't even bother. I am not doing anything this weekend and next weekend. If any of you have ever heard of it or not, in Bayfield, Wisconsin, they have a big thing called Apple Fest, and I think it's been 3 years since me and Ms. Bomey got down there, and so I'm gonna actually go down with the new bride and groom from the wedding. Me going down and doing that, and it's pretty much everything apples. It's just like insane. If you Google Bayfield, Wisconsin, you'll see that it's a quaint little town, and the population pretty much goes. It's entirely possible. There's one year that we were there that pretty much could not find parking until we were over. I think we ended up walking a mile from where we parked in the town. But yeah, it's good times. If you enjoy anything you can get on a stick, it's kind of like the state fairs and stuff. You know, you got all the vendors of the crap on a stick and corn and anything apple cider, applesauce, apple cake. It's apple. So good times. I'm gonna be doing that next weekend. So I don't care who you are. I'm not gonna give you a hand fixing, building, installing anything. So there you go. Nothing really inspiring. I'm actually a little hungry, so I think I'm gonna cut this short, whatever you want to call it. Again, you guys enjoy your Thursday. We will see you on Friday, and we'll take a look at the porter. And I don't know. Really looking forward to the weekend. Hopefully, it sounds like the weather's gonna be good here anyway. Last little, you know, maybe run out to the shack and shoot or something. Maybe. So, okay, guys. Again, the idiot IPA was good. 8. And we'll see you tomorrow.